Welcome everyone to Balance by Megan. I'm Megan. Today we have 20 healthy habits that you can make in 2020. So this episode is meant to inspire you to make changes throughout your life this 2020, this new decade. I invite you to start with maybe one or two of these habits, and then as they become more natural, as they become more routine, you can implement the other ones throughout the rest of the year. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button to be notified when I post free videos on Wednesdays, and don't forget to share this episode with someone in your life who could use some inspirations. So, let's dive right in. First up on the list, we're keeping it super simple here, and we're starting off with lemon water in the AM. So if you watch my Instagram stories, you know that this is a routine of mine. I drink lemon water, warm lemon water, every single morning. So that's the goal, start drinking warm lemon water in the AM. Number two is, in hand with that, drink more water. So you're going to aim for 8 glasses of water a day, but honestly, just keep adding more water. If you're someone who doesn't drink water very often, try to drink at least a glass or 2 extra and work your way up to 8 glasses of water a day. It also helps to get a really fancy tumbler, a really fancy water bottle, and just fill that up, and then you're obligated to drink out of it. Number 3 is to read more. Number 4 is to get outside daily. So try to get outside. If you happen to live in the city, just try to get outside into nature as often as you can. Regardless of where you live, get outside whenever you can. Hey, I'm from Canada. I get it. Sometimes these winter weathers don't help, but do your best. Number 5 is to find movement daily. Of course, yoga is my jam, but find any sort of movement daily, whether it's walking, working out in the gym, doing yoga. Remember, you can find yoga videos on my YouTube channel as well, so join me there. But find movement of any kind every single day. Number 6 is to meditate for 10 minutes a day. So I say 10 minutes a day, but if you're brand spanking new to the practice, start with 5 and work your way up to 10 minutes. I meditate every single morning. I'm up to 20 minutes now. There are so many different types of meditations that you can do. You can do a guided meditation. You can do a focused meditation where you're focusing on the breath. Start with guided meditations. Again, if you're brand new, they're super simple and you'll feel all the better for it. Number 7, tech-free for 1 hour before bed. So this goes hand in hand with number 3, where you could wink, wink, read more. You're going to take 1 hour before you go to bed without any form of technology. Number 8, I know it, you know it, eat more fruits and veggies. It sounds super simple, but if it's not your jam, do what I do, throw it all into a smoothie. That way you're getting your intake super easy, super fast. Number 9 is to aim for 8 hours of sleep a night. So I argue people who say that they can sleep for 4 hours. No, you can't. You have trained your body to do so. You need 8 to 9 hours of sleep a night. So aim for that. Number 10 is a 24-hour social media free day. Ironic, I know, as most of my business is built on social media, but even I take one day, at the very least once a month, with no social media. I do try to aim for that weekly though. Number 11 is to practice more gratitude. Be grateful. You were alive today, be grateful for it. Number 12 is to listen to more podcasts. If you need recommendations, I often post about it in my stories, on my Instagram feed, Facebook, Pinterest. Heck, you can even listen to my podcast, Balance Your Life. Number 13 is to have more plants in your life. So I started to do this back in 2019. As you can see, I don't have a ton, but I've started to incorporate more plants into my life, more greenery. Number 14 is to explore your passions. So whether it becomes a career of yours or whether it's just a hobby, make sure that you are actively exploring what lights you up and what keeps you going. Number 15 is to build new relationships. I am someone who is inherently shy, so it is hard for me to build new relationships with people. Once the door is open, I tend to be a little bit more out there. I tend to be a little bit more outgoing, but the goal is to build new relationships. Next on the list is to create deeper bonds with your already existing relationships. Number 17 is to do one nice thing daily for someone else. Whether it's holding open a door for someone, giving someone a compliment, buying someone a coffee, try to do one nice thing once a day for someone else. Number 18, one of my favorites, is to travel locally and internationally. I truly believe travel is such a great form of transformation, and I want you to start doing it too. Number 19 is kindly remove negative people from your life. You do not need that energy. If someone is out to get you, they need to go away from your life. If someone is just a negative Nancy, they tend to complain a lot, try to remove yourself from being involved with them all the time. Even if this is family, you can remove yourself from being with them all the time. Just remove your proximity to them, your closeness to them. Remove negative people from your life. And last up, number 20 is to say yes to new opportunities. Even if they feel scary, I want you to lean into it, and I want you to say yes whenever it feels good to you, even if it's scary, to those new opportunities. That is it. That is 20 healthy habits that you can invite into your life for 2020. Remember to start with one or two of these, make sure it feels good, and then start to implement the other one throughout your life, throughout the decade, throughout the year. You may already be doing some of these, but just keep adding to this as you go on.